Hi, this is an EFT tapping audio for perfectionism, always taking full responsibility for your mental, physical, and spiritual well-being. Taking a really nice deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. And starting on the side of the hand. And just a reminder, EFT tapping is a call and response exercise. So I'll say a statement and then you repeat after me. If I say anything that doesn't resonate, just feel free to chop and change. Starting with on the side of the hand, and either hand works. Even though part of me believes being a perfectionist is a good thing. Another part of me is starting to wonder if it is. Even though it feels like being a perfectionist means that I have high standards. But I'm starting to wonder about the cost. Even though it feels like if I'm not a perfectionist, I won't care or have low standards. I just want to be curious about this. Top of the head. Feels like being a perfectionist, eyebrow, is a good thing. Side of the eye. That I have high standards. Under the eye. But are they high standards? Under the nose? Or are they unattainable standards? Under the chin. Because it feels like nothing's ever good enough. Collarbone. And it's exhausting. Under the arm. And I also notice under the ribs that if I feel like I don't have enough time to do it perfectly, under the wrist, that I'll procrastinate. Top of the head. Sometimes I just don't want to do it. Eyebrow. Because I know there's this part of me that'll just pick it apart. Side of the eye. So it kind of feels like, why should I start? Under the eye. And I really want to acknowledge just how tired I am. Under the nose. Because everything seems to take so much energy. Under the chin. Being a perfectionist. Collarbone. I'm starting to see the cost that it takes. Under the arm. Because it's sucking the joy out of my life. Under the ribs. Because like I said, nothing is ever good enough. Under the wrist. Because I never meet those unattainable standards. Top of the head. And even if I do, eyebrow, I just move the bar up higher. So what if it could be possible? Under the eye. For me to take a new way of being. Under the nose. That done is better than perfect. Under the chin. I bet I'd get a lot more accomplished. Collarbone. And maybe not be so exhausted. Under the arm. I choose to believe. Onto the ribs. That done is better than perfect. Onto the wrist. So that I can begin to bring joy back into my life. And taking a really nice deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. Taking it from recovering perfectionist, hopefully recovered perfectionist, is I literally had a sign on my desk for the better part of a year, done is better than perfect. And man, I got so much more done and things seemed a lot lighter and a whole lot happier. So I highly recommend it for you. Making sure that you're tapping at least twice a day, ideally at the very minimum at night before you go to sleep so that your subconscious can work on all that goodness and begin to reprogram your subconscious mind so that you can live a life you love.